Hi everyone, welcome to the course. Today we will be starting with the semantic tag. So, what are semantic tags? Semantic tag is introduced in HTML5, and why it is introduced? Because you know that whenever we create a website, we usually use div for particular section, right? But instead of that, we can also use a specified and more meaningful tags for writing the content or creating website so that it is more accessible to the browser and the readability increases. So whenever a developer, like I have written some code and I am giving my code to somebody else, he or she will be able to understand my code in a better way. Okay, so let's see how we can use that particular semantic tags. So let me just show you one working of div. We already know that div is a container. How? Let me show you. Whenever you write div, right? Let's open it with the browser. See, there is nothing on the screen. And remember, I'm going to add one CSS, but obviously we are not learning CSS over here. Let me just add style, and I'm just using container one or container. Okay, and to that container I am giving a background color, let's suppose blue violet. Okay, and now if I want this particular CSS to be applied to this particular div, then I need to put it over here as a container. Now don't worry if you not understand, I'm not explaining you anything in CSS. Basically, I'm just showing you how div works. Okay, so now see over here, there is nothing on the screen still, but when you will inspect this particular page and you will hover over here and go to body, this is your div. Now click on it. See, it is showing that my div is already there, right? So if you'll write something over here, first container, so it will be there on the screen. See, now what happened when you have given, it was not there earlier, right? The CSS was not applied because by default div contains 100% width. If I want to see the changes, I need to give some height. So when I gave some content to this container, the height increased because there is some content and the CSS got applied. So this is your container. But this comes under semantic tag, but it is not considered as semantic tag because we can use div, but we need to add some more meaning. So let's have one header. So what header section will do? It will contain some header portions, like I want to give h1 hoping minds. Okay, and I can even put h3 the course is just so amazing. Okay, amazing. Okay, see, now these are headings. So in semantic tag, you can even group this tag by h group. Okay, and you can just put these things inside this. So nothing is happening, but it is more readable for the browser. Now accessibility also increase. The website will be able to load fast because that's why these semantic tags were introduced. Okay, so the next thing is you might have seen the nav bar. Okay, let me just show you. If I open Hoping Minds website, hopingminds.com. Okay, see, this is the nav bar, right? Home, course, internship, hire from us. So what I can do is I can do the same thing. Okay, now let me do one thing. What I want is I want to shift this. Okay, So here you will use your nav semantic tag, okay, and inside it obviously you are going to list all those things, home, courses, and everything whatever you want to write. So for that I have already showed you that how you can create a list. So you will add one UL, which is the unordered list, and put li. Okay, so your li, how many li you want to have? Let's suppose you want 2 or 3. So if you want 3 more li's, what you will do, put asterisk and into 3, so it will display your list by 3 times. So you can write over here. Now this nav bar will contain the link. The home one will contain the page link of the home page. The courses section will redirect to courses. So these are links. So here home I will write. So for that thing, obviously you need to write anchor tag. So you will just click anchor tag, it will come over here. Okay. See. So in here you can obviously write home, courses, app, about us. Okay, so this is going to be your nav bar. Now check out. See, these are obviously when the CSS gets applied, it will display in this order the way the website is displaying. But the nav bar will have your nav semantic tag. Similarly, for rest of the content, you can use article also if you have paragraphs written over here. So you can obviously go with your paragraph. Like, let me just go to this particular website and copy this content and paste it over here, right? So if the content is bigger, you can always go to view section and word wrap. Okay, see. Okay, so this is displaying the article. So one of another is footer. So these are some main or common which are being used. You can also use div inside article, or you want to use separately your div, but I will tell you to prefer to display div inside your article. Okay, so the footer, usually you write @. So how you will write @ is put copy over here. Okay, and after that you can write anything. Let's suppose I am writing 2059. Okay. See, so @ it's coming hoping man. Okay, so this is the copyright symbol. How it is coming? This is coming with the help of CARSAT UTF-8, which is already encoding all these things, right? So this is your footer. So this is the basic structure. There are more semantic tags like aside and many more like sections. So you can use all of these things and practice it. I hope you have understood. That's all. Or there will be an assignment containing more semantic tags, and you can obviously try those exercises. That will be helpful. Thank you so much.